Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. And boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. But I tell you what, if you're getting through this video and you're enjoying it, find a way to smash that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Consider subscribing. And hey, you can always donate. I won't complain about that. But that being said, Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia. This fight, look, a lot going on when it comes to the odds, prop bets, everything. This is a blockbuster main event. I've even heard people say this is the biggest fight of our generation. I don't know if I agree with that, but I will say this is a pretty damn big fight and probably one of the biggest fights in the last, I'd say 5 years, because Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua had an opportunity to make a huge blockbuster. Well, that bullet, they managed to dodge for whatever reason. Some say Wilder was a coward. Some say AJ was a coward. Some say they both were afraid of each other. Some say people wanted unrealistic money. Some say Eddie, Fast, Talking Hearn, and DAZN ruined the deal. All I'll say is the fight didn't happen, so they missed an opportunity. Then you have an opportunity for a huge fight with Bertabiev and Bivol. Mauricio the Nose Suleiman comes in, messes that up, puts Caleb Smith in a mandatory position, and in addition to that, won't let Bivol fight at 175 for a WBC strap because he's Russian, although he lives in California. Then you got Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. That should have been the fight that we all were able to get up and down about and say that's the fight of this generation. But those two knuckleheads keep fumbling along. I mean, damn. Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence are like Larry and Moe. We just got to figure out a Curly to throw into the mix, and you'd have the three goddamn stooges. But at the end of the day, we get two guys, no titles on the line, in their prime, superior speed, superior power, and really the best at 135, in my opinion. Some people may think it's Shakur Stevenson. Some people may think it's Devin Haney. Some people may think it's somebody else. I'm not going to tell you that you're wrong. I'm just going to tell you you have your opinion and you're entitled to it. But let's not take it to the stupid if someone thinks a fight with Shakur and Tank or a fight with Devin and Tank is going to be bigger than a fight between Tank and Ryan Garcia. This is what you want. You got Leonard Ellaby out here. Leonard Ellaby looking like Uncle Phil from the Fresh Prince. He looking like Suge Knight. Leonard Ellaby out here trying to fight De La Hoya. The hell going on? Even at the Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis weigh-in, I saw somebody, I think it was Coach Calvin from Gervonta Davis camp, looked like he wanted to throw hands with Bernard Hopkins. And let me tell you something. Bernard Hopkins wanted all the smoke. Absolutely hilarious. But let's just understand Gervonta, Tank Davis, and Ryan Garcia are set for a massive clash Saturday in Las Vegas. So glad they had that fight stateside and not over there in the Middle East, even though the money probably would have been 10 times bigger than what they're getting. Now, we know Las Vegas is known for big fights and gambling, and to no one's surprise, there's plenty interest when it comes to the betting on these guys. And I'm going to tell you right now, I got to be honest, I took it to the stupid, didn't realize that this fight had the type of crossover appeal that it's achieved. Now, I knew you had Hollywood to Hollywood, Hollywood to Hollywood taking an interest. But I didn't even factor in the damn UFC crowd weighing in and saying, hey, we're supporting this fight. We want to see a good scrap. So when they told me that, I said, hell, Las Vegas is going to be jam-packed. There's going to be all kind of bets going on. And I think the pay-per-view sales are going to explode. That's just my opinion. But when it comes to the betting, Davis is currently sitting as a comfortable, but though not massive, favorite with the line of negative 30, meaning you'd have to bet $230 to win 100. Garcia's underdog line sits at plus 190 or $190 and winnings on a $100 bet. But I'll tell you this, when it comes to those odds makers, they feel the most likely outcome from that fight is for Tank Davis to knock Ryan Garcia out. They're just not sure what round. But anyway, the knockout is going to get you under 140, and the most likely round in which he scores a stoppage listed, they're saying around round 7 will get you a plus 800. Now, that being said, we talk about the undercards. Look, I'm going to tell you right now, you got the damn co-main. You got secondary WBA super middleweight champion David Morrell. He's going to be getting back in action against Yamaguchi Falco. Falco got kind of close to Morrell, and Morrell had a look on his face like, this guy needs to hold his horses. He's taking it to the stupid. And you could tell if Falco would have got any closer, Morrell probably would have hit him with that damn uppercut right hand. But I'm glad he didn't do that. But Morrell's hoping to get his shot at Canelo Alvarez if he wins, or David Benavidez, which I think Morrell, although this guy has, I don't even think he's in the double digits yet with his fights. You'd have to give him a good chance. Make him the betting favorite against Alvarez and a damn good chance against Benavidez. But we will see. But let me tell you something. I've said it a couple of days ago. I'll say it again. Some people like to say lightning doesn't strike twice in the same place. Well, I like to say a fly doesn't land twice in a bull's asshole during fly season. At some point, that bull's asshole is going to close up, and that fly is not getting another opportunity to get inside there. And that's what I think could happen when Rosado takes on the Beck bully, Malik Kazuev. I probably butchered his last name. I'm telling you right now, Rosado scored one of the biggest upsets in 2021 when the fly was able to land in the bull's asshole during fly season. He shockingly stopped the Beck bully. And I'm going to be honest with you, that came out of nowhere. That right hand, no kidding. That was a lightning strike twice in the same place kind of moment where you just didn't expect it. But he got him out of there. But anyway, Rosado was supposed to fight Gilberto Ramirez, and then, Ramirez missed weight because he was afraid to come in there on a level playing field against Rosado, and it is what it is, which I think sucks. But that being said, we are going to see just what happens when these guys get in the ring. There's all kind of talks about these guys. Who's scared, who's not scared, who's got the knockout power, who's got more knockout power, who only has one hand, who has two hands. We are going to see when it comes to both of these men, who's going to actually step up their game and who's going to find a way to win, who's going to find a way to lose. Because I'm telling you right now, Ryan Garcia, to his credit, he forced the issue to make the fight happen. Tank Davis called his bluff, said, all right, you want to do it? X, Y, and Z. Somehow, they were able to get the pen to paper, get the fight across the table, and now you have it here, man. When you think about a guy like Tank Davis, you're talking about tremendous technical skills and brutal knockout power that's going to be matched with Garcia's long reach and blistering hand speed. And he also has the one-hitter quitter. Both have the ability to tranquilize their opponents. Tank can do it with both hands. Ryan can probably do it with both, but he's more known for that left hand. Probably the best hook in the business right now. But I'm going to tell you right now, they keep talking about who's going to be the face of boxing if they win. If it goes the distance, it's a win-win for both of them. If Ryan Garcia gets knocked out, I think he still continues to do well in boxing. And this is where I think Tank loses a little more steam on his career because so many people are expecting him to win and win by knockout. But nonetheless, at the end of the day, this is elite versus elite. Someone's got to lose. But I think that their stock and their profiles are going to be raised just for the fact that these guys are stepping up to fight each other, two guys in their prime. And it's a high-risk fight for both. Most people who are being fair and not being biased, calling this like it is, it's a 50-50 fight. It really is, man. But anyway, Davis and Garcia, and there are others as well. Look, but these two, just going to tell you, I think right now when it comes to the sport of boxing, they may be amongst the most popular fighters, maybe the most popular fighters in the sport. These guys have been working hard, especially Ryan Garcia, before boxing to cultivate a following. And Tank Davis just, doesn't matter if he had help or not. I think Ryan Garcia, he had some help too. It doesn't hurt signing with Oscar De La Hoya, just like it didn't hurt for Tank Davis to sign with Floyd Mayweather. than for Ryan Garcia to hook up with Canelo. Doesn't hurt your profile at all. To see where they are right now, man, look. The following, outside the ring, inside the ring, look, there's a strong presence for both social media and when it comes to the boxing fans because of how they performed in the ring. So I just think that's going to create an intriguing fight, and I think it's going to just draw significantly more attention to almost any other bouts in the sport. Because again, Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence dropped the ball. Deontay Wilder and AJ dropped the ball. So let's see what happens. I am looking forward to it. I'm telling you right now, if Tank Davis loses, sounds like there's a rematch clause. But if it's a competitive fight and Tank doesn't win as convincingly as he feels he should, I think they'll have a rematch anyway. And even if Tank doesn't want it, or Ryan doesn't want it, if you're talking about a rematch, maybe especially over in the Middle East, and each of them making 70, 80 million apiece, I don't care what anybody says. They're gonna have a damn rematch. But that being said, y'all keep cool. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you ask me who I think is gonna win, I think it's a 50-50 fight. But if you're forcing me to pick somebody, I say this probably after round 6 or 7, Tank may knock out Ryan Garcia. But I say that with a knot in my stomach because something about that damn weigh-in today and Ryan Garcia and knowing what he can do. Man, we just have to wait and see. We just have to wait and see. But again, that's just my opinion. If Tank was to lose, I wouldn't be surprised. I want to make sure I'm crystal clear on that. That being said, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, all 7 continents. I can't wait to see this fight. I'm definitely going live. Y'all eat something good. Keep safe. Let's get to that fight tomorrow and have some fun. Be easy. I'm in the breeze.